modelers and ladies and gents. Welcome back to the channel. Crap, I tickle myself sometimes. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. This is Shaggy's Awesome Garage. I'm Shaggy. Today's going to be a short little midweek update. I'm gonna try and keep it under 10 minutes this time. You know, I say that every time I do a video that I want to keep it down to a short video so you guys don't get bored and jump off and go watch somebody else. But hey, I get it. I understand. But yeah, every time I say it's going to be a short video, it ends up being 12, 15 minutes plus. Sorry about that. Anyhow, yeah, like I said, it's going to be a short little, hopefully. I keep saying that. I don't know why I'm doing that. Anyhow, it's going to be a midweek update, and I don't have a whole lot to show you guys this week. Let me get the this little video thing turned around, and we'll get back to the bench. Hang on just a sec. Hey guys, welcome back to Shaggy's Bench. I better be careful how I say that. The B-E-N-C-H, the bench. Yeah, welcome back to the bench. Anyhow, sorry guys. Oh my goodness, I'm just full of myself today. Let me show you let me well, first of all, let me adjust this where I don't run into it and knock it over so you guys end up getting seasick on me. Yeah, anyhow, the problem the problem with model building and working 40 hours a week and running a YouTube channel, you tend to run out of time. Yeah, time is relative, I guess. But anyhow, let me show you guys an idea I had. Yeah, as you guys know, I'm the president of the Panhandle Automotive Modeler Society. Anything with wheels. That's basically where my channel name came from, with the Shaggy's Awesome Garage. It's anything with wheels, scale models. We started this club about 2.5 years ago here in Pensacola. When we started, it was just a handful of guys, and we were coming up with a name. And one of the guys in the club said, "Well, you know, it's automotive. We should, you know, do it an automotive themed club." And one of the other guys like, "Well, yeah, we should make, you know, as long as it's got wheels." And the guys, "Well, yeah, anything with wheels is allowed." So that's kind of where that little quotation came from. Yeah, and I think it was Brad that come up with that. Brad, if you're watching, appreciate that, dude. But anyhow, let me get to the meat of the video here. The logo that I come up with. Yes, I'm the one that came up with this logo, and everybody decided that that's what we're going to use. So, what this is, it's a 1954. No, I'm sorry. Let me backtrack. It's a 1950 Chevrolet 3100 pickup, and I don't know what. I'm sorry. Let me get my big fat finger out the way. This is this car here is an Aston Martin Vanquish. Had I known that I would be building this this diorama as a full size diorama, sit on the counter type kit with the truck and the car, and sitting on a base with anything with wheels in the front and the sun in the back with palm trees in the back, and having this in the very back, it's going to be hopefully it's going to be like 3 or 4 levels deep. Going to have the kits in the front, and it's going to be a diorama. I've been wanting to build this diorama ever since I come up with the logo. Hey guys, had I known at the time when I made this sticker, or not the sticker, but the logo for our club, had I known at the time that I would be building this diorama, I ain't no way in the heck I would have chosen this car, because this is the Aston Martin Vanquish. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool car, and I love the body design, and it's a great vehicle. There's nothing wrong with the Aston Martin. I wish I had a real one myself. But the problem with this is building the kit. They're extremely rare and hard to come by. I did see one on eBay a few months ago, but there's no way. I'll put a picture up on the screen of the one I saw. Hopefully that's not the only way you can get one and spend that amount of money. But I just can't see myself spending that amount of money on a model kit. I mean, I love model kits, and it's the thing we do. But I just can't see myself spending that amount of money on a kit like that. Had I known I would be building this diorama, I would have chosen a Nissan Skyline GTR, or maybe maybe a Lamborghini of some sort, or a Aston Martin. I mean a Porsche, or something other than this that's readily available, not so darn expensive. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas of what can be replaced with this to look something sort of similar to that, I guess it'd be all right, I guess. But of course, us as modelers want to keep everything the way it's supposed to be. If I was to build this diorama, I'd want to have that exact kit. And of course, I'd paint it white and paint this in maybe not a black, more like a dark berry color, like a dark blueberry maybe, almost like a really really dark blue. That would look kind of cool. Yeah, if you guys have any ideas, go ahead and hit me up in the comments and let me know your thoughts. As far as the truck, this is the kit I'm going to use. It's the AMT 1950 3100 pickup. It's a 125th version, and I can build it one of two ways apparently: stock or service truck. The logo, I can get those wheels aftermarket. I've been looking at those. They, I think VGC Resins has some, and who else has some? I'm drawing a blank here, guys. There's plenty of other guys that have these kits. Matt over MCB Products has some. Texas 3D Prints has some, and yeah, I end up getting them from somebody. But anyhow, I'm going to use this truck because that's the one in the actual logo. So, I mean, as you can tell, it looks pretty darn similar. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to use. And the closest I can come to the Aston Martin Vanquish is this right here. This is the die-cast kit. It as you can see, it's the I don't know if you can see that. Yep, there it is. Hang on, let me see if I can get it. There, yeah, right there. It says Aston Martin Vanquish right there. But the problem with this, let me pop it open and show you. I mean, it's not really a problem, but let me take it out of the box here right quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It has posable wheels, which is cool, so I can make it look just like the picture. But the problem with this is it's die-cast, and I've never stripped the paint from a die-cast model before. I've disassembled it just to see how hard it would be to repaint it. I don't know. It might be kind of easy. It might be kind of hard. I don't know. I've never done it. But this is as close as I can get to that kit, which is kind of cool. It's got an opening hood and opening doors and opening. Well, the trunk don't open, but you get the idea. I think it'd be a pretty neat version for that logo. But it's some super high gloss metal plate paint. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know. And yeah, I can go ahead and I can mask off everything, mask off the logo, mask off the headlights, and remove the tires and the wheels, and take this out of the mold and all that. But I don't know, man. I guess I have to do some more research on it. But anyhow, that's what the midweek update so far. But if you guys have any ideas or any let me screw that back just a little bit more so you can get, there we go, that's a little better. If you guys have any ideas about how I can do that with these two with this plastic kit and this here, I'm drawing a man. I am not with it today, guys. I'm so sorry. Die cast, good Lord. Somebody smacked me upside of the head. I can't think right now. But anyhow, if you guys have any ideas, let me know. And I would appreciate all the input you guys can give me. Anyhow, on to something else. Shaggy, you need to pay attention there, buddy. What are you looking at over there? It's nothing but. Oh, I see what you're looking at. Oh, look, guys. Shaggy was staring at the engine for my rat rod build. I've got it in the steel aluminum paint right now. I'm getting ready to put some highlights on it. I'm gonna go get me a get a little bit closer. You can see that, guys. I got the blower hat on. Yeah, it's in base paint right now. It's got the supercharger on top, but that's gonna be for my rat rod build. Anyhow, that's what Shaggy was looking at. Here you go, buddy. Admire it some more. Go ahead. We don't care. Let's put it over here so he can be inspecting my good work while I talk to you guys. Anyhow, I got a few shop cards to show you guys. Checked the mail yesterday, and we got one from John over at Amateur Scale Model Building. John, man, I appreciate you sending out the card and swapping cards with me. I just love how he did this. It looks like it's parked in the driveway out in the backyard, or maybe John's sitting there and he's ready to go. John, are you wanting to drag race somebody there, bud? I don't know. That was what is that? 69, 68 Camaro. That's a pretty cool build, John. Good job on that, buddy. But yeah, you guys want a shop card? Hit him up at sueandjohn52816@gmail.com. And here's how you can find him, Amateur Scale Model Builder on YouTube. Thanks, John, for the kind words on the back. And appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for the support. I also have one more. A few weeks ago, I was watching a podcast. Well, I say a few. I've been watching a few podcasts for a few weeks now. One of the guys on the podcast is Mr. BG. I know you guys know who BG is from Brian from BG Model Workshop. Really cool guy, really cool channel, really cool podcast he's involved in. And Brian just went to work at a well-known model and hobby shop warehouse. And please correct me if I'm wrong. If I say this wrong, I'm so sorry. I think it's Andy's Hobbies. Yeah. Good luck with your new venture there, Brian. And I love this card. What is that? A Charger? Love the paint scheme in there. It kind of reminds me of one of my builds. You guys know which one I'm talking about. Anyhow, go over to Brian's BGM the Model Workshop on YouTube and check him out. Thanks for the kind words on the back there, Brian. He also sent a sticker. That's going to go over here with the rest of my stickers. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate that, buddy. If you guys haven't followed him, or if you haven't subscribed, go on over to the BG Model Workshop and give him a sub, and go over to NC. I was tripping on my words here today, guys. Please excuse my idiocracy. I'll get through it somehow. Yeah, go over and see John over at Amateur Scale Model Building and Brian over at BG Model Workshop. You will not be disappointed. Give them a sub and a comment, and let them know Shaggy sent you. And if you guys need one of my shop cards, hit me up at this email down here at the bottom at rickw717t1@gmail.com. And here are my QR codes that for my channel on YouTube and for our, oh crap, hang on, I dropped it. You've probably seen it before. I know I've shown it in the intro and the exit. It's Panhandle Automotive Modeler Society on Facebook. So thanks, guys, for putting up with my shenanigans today. And if you want to listen to the podcast, it's great entertainment, great info, great modelers on there. Tim Ron's on there. And we got, of course, BG, and then we got Jason from the Blue Ox Model Shop. yeah, if you guys, they do a live podcast every Sunday at 3 p.m. I think. It's pretty cool. Go by there and check them out. There's a QR code for it and the email. So if you want to send in an email, they'll read it on air. And if you have a modeling question, I'm sure they would address it. Thanks, guys. And anyhow, that's it for me today. And Shaggy says, we'll catch you on the next one. And remember, keep the airbrush blowing and the stash growing. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys, for putting up with my shenanigans today. And hopefully I didn't trip over myself too much. If I did, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to correct it next time. Anyhow, thanks, and we'll see you next time.